This is the HaltingWinter Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Winterhalter. HaltingWinter exists to help business owners align their products and their teams toward a clear and compelling mission in order to scale and soar. If you're a business owner today and you're asking yourself, how do I scale? How do I create more revenue and more profit? I would encourage you to reach out to us, HaltingWinter.com. We would love to help you do an assessment, do a free assessment on your business to see where of the 6 areas, the key components, the key areas of your business, maybe aren't A, working in harmony together, B, working toward a clear mission together, and C, figuring out how those things can align together and be more effective, be more intentional about growing your revenue and profit. Again, because we exist to help align everything in the business toward a clear mission, I want to spend the next 3 podcasts talking about a mission statement. What should a mission statement be, and what does a mission statement do? A mission statement, first, it should be simple and it should be memorable. If your mission statement is not simple, it will not be memorable. And most businesses, most organizations have a mission statement. The problem is, number 1, no one knows it. Number 2, it's so long, it has so many bullet points, it's so complex that no one lives in light of it. It is, most mission statements are built in boardrooms where everyone kind of gets to throw in. It's almost like a Frankenstein project where everyone's happy when they've thrown in kind of a buzzword or they've thrown in a section. And so they're like, oh, this is a happy rainbow. It makes us all feel good. But then it's put in, it maybe in some documents, it's put in the annual report, but no one lives by it. No one is thinking, are we making ground on the mission? Is the mission actually, sometimes the mission is so far out, it's almost a vision statement. It's like, what would the world look like in total utopia? Well, that's not a mission statement either, right? The military does not say, hey, our mission is to go shock and awe, Baghdad. And so that's what that's the mission, right? They don't go, the mission is a world where everyone is at peace. The world, that's not their mission. They have specific missions so that they understand the target and they understand what to do, how to create a plan to ensure that the mission happens. A mission plan, right? I think businesses have to think more like this. They need to have a clear mission. So everyone, from the marketing team to the sales team to the operations and the product development, everyone is working in alignment. Everyone is in partnership, in camaraderie, and support to bring that mission to reality. So a mission statement has to be simple so that it can be memorable. Why does it need to be memorable? So people actually live up to it day by day, that it is on their minds, it is moving into their hearts, and it is seen in the activity of their hands. So 3 things when we think about creating a simple and memorable, and I would say maybe a third component is exciting. It could be simple and memorable, but it could be a dud. We want that thing to be exciting, motivating, inspiring. We want people to rally around that thing. So here's 3 things. When you think about the actual mission statement. The next 2 podcasts, we'll talk about key behaviors and critical actions that come along with that mission statement. But today we're going to talk about just the statement in itself. Number 1, the statement should have the coordinates for a very specific direction. The mission statement should include the coordinates toward a very specific direction. It should give clarity. Now, some people would say, again, all this is being drawn from Business Made Simple. This is Donald Miller. This is what I am a coach of. The Business Made Simple framework. It's what I use for my clients in my business consulting. So if you know Don, if you know Business Made Simple, this is where all this is coming from. This is not new to me. This is not from my brain. Now, some of it is because I've been doing this for 20 years, long before Donald even made Business Made Simple. But some of this is the language that he frames because that's what I used to coach. So what do we do? We're trying now. Don uses economic objectives. He wants those coordinates to a specific direction to be driven by economic objectives. I think that's really good, and that can be really healthy. There also can be other things than economic. Now, you may argue that all things kind of come back to, it can be argued from economic directives, and that's a possibility too. I don't want to get into the weeds of that. I just want to say, does your mission statement have coordinates, specific coordinates to tell you where you're going? So, for example, this is why economic objectives are good. Like, in 2 years, we want our revenue to be X. We want to have made X dollars via this product. We want, it's really easy in a business to have clear economic objectives to be the coordinates. Now, if you're a nonprofit, it might not be economic objectives. It might be mission objectives, as in members of a church or donors to a program. Whatever it is. And maybe for a business, maybe it's not, maybe it's easier instead of economic to see it as products launched or products sold. Again, that could still be economic. But does it have specific coordinates for a specific direction? Or is it just a lot of mission statements are so aimless. They're so all over the place. They're like anything could be justified to say, oh yeah, we made the mission happen. Because it's a choose your own adventure, any coordinates will work. We don't want that. We want coordinates on this map to lead us to a specific destination. So that's number one. Number two is there's a deadline. So one is we need clarity to know where we're going. Number two, we need a deadline so that there's urgency to get there. You can have clarity. You can say, hey, I'm in Seattle and I want to get to New York. Okay. That's the mission. We're going to get to New York, but there's no deadline. There's no urgency. So so the problem when there's no urgency is there's a temptation to create distraction then. Oh, well, this looks entertaining. Here's a new product. Let's do this. Here's a new idea. And so you waste time saying yes to things that aren't actually getting you to the mission. That's why if you have a specific destination in mind and you have coordinates that are leading you along the way, showing you that you are out on the right track to get to your destination, all of a sudden then the urgency, let's go, let's get there. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's not get distracted by the tortoise or the sea possum. I don't even know what that is. Let's get there. Let's create some urgency. So number one, clarity. How do we get that? Coordinates for a very specific direction, usually driven by economic objectives. Number two is a deadline. Let's create some urgency. This is why most mission statements should be 2 years. A mission statement shouldn't be some pie in the sky. That's a vision statement. That is something that's driving the overall culture of the company. A mission statement is shorter. 2 years, 1 year, probably between 1 and 2 years. Because again, if you're a business, it should take, there should be some buildup. You'll break that mission statement down into what are goals or mini missions to get you to the coordinates. But what you want is a mission statement that's leading, that's bigger, that has some deadline, some urgency to it. Number three, you need the why. Why are you going there? Why is there urgency to get there? This is the motivation. Why is it important? Why? So, Halting Winter, for example, we help businesses align their products and teams toward a clear mission in order to scale and soar. We want to help, So what are we doing? We're trying to help businesses have a clear mission statement. They need clear mission. Most businesses do not have clear mission. This is why they get distracted. This is why they fail. It's because they get off mission, because they don't know what their mission is. Their mission is just to make money. Well, that's not a good mission. Making money, there's too many, it's not clear, because there's 1,000 different ways to make money. And so you need clarity. And what do? We align products and teams. We align the products and teams. The various departments that you have, Sales team, marketing team, operations team. We align those things toward the mission, a clear mission, a compelling mission, a mission that has urgency. Why? Because we believe doing that will allow you to scale, it allows you to build the business, and it allows you to soar. Soaring is freedom. When you watch a bird soaring, They're not struggling. They're not flapping. Flapping isn't soaring. Soaring is, right? Wings extended, airstream. That's freedom. It's a picture of freedom. That's what we want for you. That's our why is when businesses are soaring, there's freedom and joy there. People want to be a part of that business. People want to be a part of that organization. The people who are a part of it are enjoying life. Their vocation gives them purpose and worth and value. Do you have a mission statement? Is it simple? Is it memorable? Is it exciting? Does it point to a specific direction with clarity? Does it have a deadline that creates urgency for the team to rally around, come to work every day with intentionality and purpose and focus? And does it give a reason why? Why is it important? What is it doing for the world? Why would it compel me to stay? Why would it compel me to give my all? There it is. First step of a mission statement. If you don't have a mission statement and you're interested in a guide to help you assess your business and help you craft an effective, simple, memorable, exciting mission statement, I'd encourage you to reach out to us. HaltingWinter.com. Schedule a free assessment. Use the Business Made Simple business report assessment, and we'd love to go over that with you and tell you how we can come alongside you and some of the options we have for coaching and consulting. Again, I'm Seth Winterhalter. This is the HaltingWinter Podcast, and we exist to help you scale and soar your business by aligning your teams and your products to a clear and compelling mission statement. So start there and get after it. Until next time.